Your hands to yourself.
Okay, welcome back everybody. Let's go to Whiterun and buy
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go?
back to Whiterun.
Straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Take me
Climb
straight
that
to
mountain and
Whiterun.
we'll be off.
Okay, quick save.
Got keen eyes? Might see nasty old Hajvor up on White River Watch. Piece of work. Y'all should just run him out and have...
Okay, let's get the Conjure Flame Atronach and study it so we can pass the test and gain entry to the college. Our two main hubs as a pure mage are the College of Winterhold and Volkeyr Castle. I have Volkeyr Castle rebuilt, so it should be well. Okay, let's buy. Oh no, let's just buy the Flame Atronach instead of wasting my money. I have trade routes installed and train on barter. So everything is expensive in the court wizards. I don't wanna waste my money on overpriced stuff. Let's go up to the court wizard.
Yes.
And I removed Ultimate College of Winterhold because Immersive College of Winterhold kept bugging out with the conjuration aggro bugs. If anyone has a solution, leave it in the comments. I just didn't want to deal with it. Oh,
What are you staring at? Hmm? All right then.
why is a beggar here? Okay.
If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
This is no time for rash.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
All this standing around is rubbish.
So,
We
you
should be
were at
taking the
Helgen.
fight to the storm.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say
I'm not
now?
a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
Against the dragon?
Lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not. My brother takes counsel from
I'll
Providence.
not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, we're level 10 now.
You've done well.
Okay. First lesson
Provisions. You need to convince my brother.
and arc fair.
What would you have me do, Grongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Grongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So, what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay, anything you can tell me about Blake Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Blake Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Okay, how do I enchant a weapon and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Okay, tell me about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Okay. We need... wait, just a second. Okay, it's working. Is there any... nope. Mysticism. Destruction tombs are bugged for some reason. Let's go with the flame. Adrenac for 700. It's a lot. But we're gonna buy it. Okay, let's see, can I sell him anything? Let's disenchant stuff
You
first.
should join the Mage's College in Winterhold.
Or dragons.
And...
Before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most
Let's do the back left and this.
Rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay,
I'm
thanks.
not
Oh,
surprised,
whoa.
but not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. What are you still doing here? The Jarl you wish to master the arcane arts.
Okay, let's sell the cloak. Sell more robes. And I will keep the books with me.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not
Oh,
a
wait.
patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Okay, wait.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost stones for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Okay, whoa. Have you encountered any drag?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Do you own a Legends to Imperial?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Right, let's eat some stuff. Let's eat a venison soup and an apple cabbage soup. Oh, and we contract stomach rot. Okay, let's drop into the temple and clear it. That's what happens when you eat malt's food. Oh well. So we paid 700 here, and the college is probably like 200.
You have question.
You have questions?
Hello.
Welcome, child.
Please cure my disease.
Of course.
Thank you. Are you a priestess of Kenneth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Has the storm cloak... Tell me about the temple.
This is the Temple of Kinnareth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
Why haven't the pilgrims been coming?
A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kinnareth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol.
Is there any way to revive it?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
What kind of weapon would you work?
Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I will get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your
This
path.
is such a boring.
It's held in a Hagraven
Where's all
nest
the
called
singing,
Orphan
the
Rock.
dancing, the human sacrifice.
So,
Okay.
got a Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet?
Has the Stormcloak's uprising affect your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
And what's so special about the Gilder Creek?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Okay,
May Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
thank you.
Has your fever cooled?
The fever's down a bit and I can almost see straight.
More rest will do.
Okay. Let's drop into Arcadia. It's called Rim. Maybe use the alchemy lab. Grab some potions. Oh, I have removed my health, but
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself.
okay. Let's see. This is stale already.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Okay, let's see. Pricklow, Beam, Mountain Flower, Bortas, Foam Meal, Daedric Heart, Death Bell, Elven Ear, Saber Cat,
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be
Giant Stove, Human Flesh, Empty Stool, Jazzberry, Juniper Berry, Large Antler. Okay, Minroot,
tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on the shelves.
Salt Piles, and what does Salt Pile does reflect damage. Breaking Sap, Wheat, and there we go, that's a lot of stuff.
You have but to ask.
Okay, let's use that damage health.
Truly vile poison there.
Resist fire. Resist frost. Resist magic. Restore health. Restore magicka. And restore stamina. Okay. Let's
How do
see.
you feel? I think you might be sick. Take a look.
I talked to the priestess, so I should be fine. Rabbit Haunch and the grilled drakes. We don't need that stuff. And keep these potions. Okay. I have salt piles for you from Faringar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Faringar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Okay. Are you a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but
You distract the clerk.
something just as
I'll bring
good.
some goods. Okay?
Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
You ever think of returning to Cyrodiil?
Why?
Did you know
Because
that
I'm
the
a
power of
proud
romance
citizen of the
stems from its
Empire?
animal's
Because the
bones and
Stormcloaks only want
every
Nords in
boss chooses
Skyrim.
their own power animal.
The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
Okay, I
Come
gotta
back
get
anytime if you
going.
need a remedy. I offer
Uh,
remedies for ailments both common and rare.
how much time does it need for me to study? Tomb.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Lame Atrinak. 11 hours.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Real channels.
What might you be looking at?
Okay, we're gonna read all of them later.
Steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection.
Let's see.
Will scare off my paying customers.
Is there any mildly stale?
I'll pay you tomorrow, I swear it.
Lightly stale.
Last week and the week before that. Now go.
I was.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Don't do that.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
See? I'm leaving.
And also do this.
Come back tomorrow, okay? If I have anything
How much? Oh, they don't cost much. Do you kill all the animals in all this game yourself?
Oh, yes. Hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate. He tends the store, and I've got this stall.
Okay.
Good hunting.
Yes.
still warm from the oven.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin.
So we'll need to study for 11 hours. Let's study it for 11 hours. Maybe we'll level our conjuration as well. Let's stick over here. You guys can chill. And let's start a studying session. Next, we're just gonna be doing that. We're just gonna, if I have a lot of spells to study, I'll be like, we're gonna start a studying session and we're gonna skip all of that. Okay. Wildy tail and the water skin. Did I? Oh, I'm cold. Okay. Good bone. Go. Okay, it's almost sleep time. So let's study 3 more hours and go to bed. And time for bed. I'm not gonna remove all my items. Okay, let's sleep for 7 hours. There we go. And that's it. Oh, I ate a raw chicken wing. Okay, I need water. Might say let's eat all 3. Okay, let's get some water. And off to Winterhold. We're just gonna be buying spells. We're not gonna start the Winterhold College, College of Winterhold quest line because we need Serena. We're just gonna buy spells for cheaper prices. And
Yes.
let's go inside the Banned Mare.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Hold your applause.
Uh,
What say you? Yeah? All right then.
hold
If
up.
it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Once was a hero.
Refill me water.
Of course. Need anything
Thanks.
else? Just let me know. Good morning.
Let's drink. Yeah, they.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
I need trinkets for your good lady. All satisfied with
Okay.
Send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Call. We leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
Let's hear it.
Can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is.
Come, I haven't got all day.
Your job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off the dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a wasting.
Okay. And Whiterun is discovered.
Vampire hunters or something.
And there we go.
Consider joining up myself.
I didn't see Derek showing up. We all hate this statement of vampire hunters or something. Okay. Okay, let's return to Ferelda. Okay. Let's jump down here. Whoop. Oh, a Vigilant of Stendar.
You speak to a Vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
You're a Vigilant of Stendar?
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed.
Who's Stendar?
He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children.
You hunt Daedra?
And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But the Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the god of mercy.
What's so dangerous about that Daedra?
They are profane creatures with no hope of redemption. They lure innocents to their deaths and corrupt the souls of all they touch. And their heretical artifacts grant powers to mortals that wreak havoc across Tamriel. They must be destroyed or guarded to prevent temptation.
Okay.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
Oh nice, even the subtitles are named now. Happy. Okay, let's go back to
Carriage is the
Winterhold.
safest way to travel.
I'd like to hire courage back to
Climb
Winterhold.
and back, and we'll be off.
Okay.
Say what you will about the Dark Elves. They did a proper job with Azura's Shrine. Can see for miles on a clear day.
Let's finish the test and join the college. After we join the college, we're gonna do the intro scene. And then buy stuff. How much money do I have? 1700.
Yes.
Okay. Let's favorite. Let's not favorite this. Let's just cast it. We're gonna be using necromancy. Okay.
There's an acid to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
Are there many problems with the locals?
No, not recently at least. We don't mistake that for acceptance, though. Odds are they're simply too afraid to confront us directly. And most of us are quite satisfied with that.
May I enter the college?
If you can pass the test, then yes.
I'll take a test.
Excellent. Yes, you were going to demonstrate your ability, were you not?
Okay, I can do
I
it.
look forward to it.
And there we go.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay. Let's expel. Rep mysticism mods, we're gonna be using the apocalypse mods. It's very weird why it's not showing up. The scrolls are there, the staffs are there, just she doesn't sell it or anyone else. Maybe we sheath them in later on. Okay.
Its glory days may lie behind it, but
Where
the
did
knowledge
I
lives on.
Where did I need to go again?
You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds.
Okay. Who is Mirabelle Irvine?
She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
So yeah, Burning Touch is here, but it's not here for some odd reason. Let's buy Lightning Ruin, Lightning Bolt 27, while Chain Lightning is 55. Let's buy Chain Lightning. And that's it. Okay.
Mirabelle will be waiting.
stay out of trouble, Elf.
I think the
We're here
college
for
is due for a
sightseeing,
change in
and then
leadership.
you've seen the sights. Might as well head somewhere warmer.
Okay.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reason behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find that thou will receive no such treatment.
I mostly
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done.
Okay.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Okay. So I have obscure College of Winterhold, as I said earlier, because of the troubles with immersive College of Winterhold and the NPCs. Anyways, let's go with that. Well. So we have raised zombie.
Our newest members are housed here in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Okay. All of the attainment. We're gonna finish this episode off after we do the intro
Now I'll
sequence.
show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Yeah, that's bugged. Yeah, that's bugged. Let's get out.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tofty, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Toftir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Staying safe, I hope.
Okay, let's re-enter this Hall of the Attainment. Oh, it's still bugged. Well, everything else is still bugged, right? Yeah. I don't have except the obscure College of Winterhold. So I don't know why it's bugged. Oh well. I may remove it completely then. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna try bug fixing that. If you did, subscribe, drop a like, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next one.